Afternoon, everybody. Today is the 9th of February. Hopefully, you guys all had a pretty good weekend. Today, we have a 7 game slate to break down for Fanduel. So, as normal, if you guys enjoy the video, leave a like. We definitely do appreciate your guys' support, and also hit that subscribe button for more NBA Fanduel, DraftKings lineup advice videos. But yeah, yesterday was pretty good with all the sports going on. It was another W for us for premium. We did do the early NBA main slate, and it was kind of weird. The scores were really low. One of ours scored 305.9, um, in the $9 119. Mitchell Dunn, R.J. Powell, Leonard Jones, Randall Wiggins. Mitchell was absolutely horrendous. Really screwed my lineups over, but we still won somehow. With Mitchell getting me 11. This one, I don't know how this one cashed. 285. This was in the $9 tournament, so it was really low scores. Um, but yeah, overall it was not too bad. We'll definitely take it on a low scoring day. Today's going to be a way different ball game. Um, but if you guys want to come join us, like I said, that's another win for us. $6 day pass for the main slate. That's it. It's less than a cup of coffee. Come join us for either FanDuel or DraftKings. We can do one of each if you would like to do that instead of two for one site. And $30 monthly pass as well per site if you guys want to get in on the monthly action. So um, with that all being said, like I said, we have our Twitter and our email in the comment section below. If you guys want to get all set up on premium for Twitter, just click that link, take you right to our Twitter, give us a follow, we'll follow you back, and we'll get you guys all set up. Or if you have any questions, and like I said, same thing with email. And yes, we can send lineups through email. So let's go break it down for you guys. First game of the night is going to be the Detroit Pistons taking on the Charlotte Hornets, which are actually pretty solid now. 222.5 and only a 3.5, right? This about 2-3 months ago would be about 7 or 8.5 spread. So Charlotte really has picked it up quite a bit. I don't really have a lot from this game fantasy wise. I think everybody's priced exactly where they should be. I mean, um, they really are. I don't see any advantages. I mean, maybe Tobias Harris can get you 25, but that's a maybe. So yeah, I mean, I think everyone's price for this should be sure. Charlotte's a lot better defense. If anyone, probably Kate Cunningham, the star, pick him up in there. Same thing with Charlotte. Their price right where they should be. Diabate is all right at 55. I think if anyone's underpriced, maybe a little bit of Miles Bridges. He has been playing a little bit better, and his field goal percentage has been a little bit better as well the last couple games. So not the greatest matchup, but he's one of the underpriced guys. Nepal Miller kind of all over the place as well. So um, Bridges mostly from that Charlotte side, and we're going to be moving on from that one. Milwaukee and Orlando is the next one that we have. We have a 220, 10.5 here by the Orlando Magic. So when I looked a little bit ago, this I think it was like 11 or 12 spread. So I was a little I think this game is definitely going to be a little bit closer than what they think, and that's why the spread came down. And the main reasons for Kevin Porter. Look, I get it, 8,900. It's not like the greatest game, but this guy's usage rate and steal is just absolutely insane. I mean, there's so much bonus for steals on FanDuel. I mean, just right here, you got 15 fantasy points in steals. So, I mean, you got to continue looking at Kevin Porter. Usage rate's crazy. Potential triple double every night. Doesn't get that bonus over here, but does that on DK. But you got to continue looking at Kevin Porter. You really do. I'm not too high on Ryan Rollins. AJ Green could be an okay GPP option at 4,000 just because of his minutes, and he's been all right recently. Um, but I don't expect more than 22 from him. Kyle Kuzma was hurt last time, so maybe he has a little bit of energy, but I just don't really want to be taking any of these bigger Milwaukee guys. So Kevin Porter is the only big guy I would spit up for Milwaukee, and AJ Green maybe and some GPPs. On that flip side, for Orlando, Milwaukee really does struggle quite a bit. We'll go check it out. Against the point guard position, everywhere else they're pretty solid against. So, like I said, you can go look at, even shooting guard, right? They give up a ton of 3 pointers. So guys like, Suggs and Black, those guys are going to be shooting the three ball again. So don't mind looking at them. I would lean Suggs here just once again because of the blocks and steals upside that he has over Black. And that definitely can shoot him over the top. Like I said, Black's really not too bad, but um, he had pretty good steals last time out. But overall, he's not too bad, but has a little bit more usage rate for Suggs. So you can pick either one. They should be both in good positions. I just lean Suggs a little bit. Um, and then I'm not really into these guys, right? Wagner's back, so um, I still think looks like the point guards are going to be fine in that one. Utah and Miami here. Moving on. We got a 247.5, so this is a back-to-back here for Miami. Like I said, they played in the afternoon yesterday for Sunday, so it's a back-to-back, and that's the only team on a back-to-back. Let's go check out those Miami Heat. So Norman Powell, I don't expect him to play here. Like I said, back-to-back here. Pelly Larson, I could see him playing, right? It's the back end of a back-to-back if his elbow is all right. So we'll just have to see if Pelly is back, because like I said, he didn't play much against Boston. If he's back, I don't mind him, but it seems like this could be like a real injury instead of just a game time decision, back to back injury. So keep an eye on him. If all these guys are out, Drew Smith, they're going to have to give him minutes again. They haven't been playing him much. They give the minutes to Kasperius yesterday, and he popped off pretty well. He's not really a scorer, so don't expect him to be doing that all the time. Just had one of those days. This guy, though, I don't mind going back to the well of Davion Mitchell. He absolutely screwed me yesterday, but, we still cashed, so I'll go back to the guy, especially if everybody's out. Wiggins, Yaquez, all right options. Fasciano as well, 41, all right. Ware's GPP only, played big minutes yesterday. Could have that chance again. He's got a lot of big bodies in Utah, so Nurk Jackson and Mark. So I could definitely see Ware playing a little bit, or even being in the starting lineup today. Like I said, I've been saying that for a while, but played 29 minutes, had 40 fantasy points. Like I said, Washington's a little bit bigger with Sarr, so and that's kind of how it is tonight with Nurk. So we'll have to see what they do. I don't mind maybe taking a couple shots within the GPPs. Yeah, Utah side of things. I was looking at it, and man, Jackson has absolutely changed this usage rate of this team, and we'll get into it. So Jackson has, like I said, he's a fine option at 30. Had 37-3 last time out. Still fine option here in a game against Miami. I don't mind looking at him. Nurk shot two times, ladies and gentlemen, against Orlando. 3, 14, 6, 1, 1. Yeah, it's not bad. 7,000 with a guy that has less than a 15% usage rate. Probably not. Probably not. Like I said, definitely changed things. Kyle Flipowski's still at 6'7". Look, he only had 12 minutes, and he still played, 9 points, 5 rebounds. But Jaren Jackson coming in has changed the usage rate here for these guys, right? Marketed, not too bad last time against Orlando. The game before he only had 12 shots, but obviously Jackson wasn't there yet. But Ace Bailey, 10 points. Right, I know it was a different game against Orlando, but I mean these guys really struggled. 4 points. So I don't really have anyone on Utah besides Jaren Jackson, and I mean, is this the new Rajon Rondo? Not personality wise, but maybe playmaking wise. 22, 11, and 10. This guy's absolutely popping off. I guess the new Stockton, since he's in Utah. But yeah, I mean, this dude, you got to play him 8,200. I mean, Keontae, you better watch out. Nah, I'm just joking. He's still got a job. Collier's looking good. Collier and Jackson are the ones I'm looking at. Moved on quicker here. Charlotte and Brooklyn. Not too much going on in this one for me. Igor Demon is out, so don't mind looking at Nolan Traore. Porter's out, so Danny Wolf's the only other one I would kind of trust there. Chicago side of things, Jalen Smith is out again. Yabusele, but his price came up. Nick Richards not looking bad if Smith is out again. Had 28-4 last time, but limited minutes. And then the only other one I would look at out of these guards is probably Sexton, right? He had 22.6, but he had 28 minutes. I really like that off the bench, so keep that one in mind. Sacramento and New Orleans in this one, just kind of a blank show, if you know what I'm talking about. Monk's out. Devin Carter's going to be play again at 4,600 with that hairline. Definitely got to put him back in there. Clifford probably going to be popular. I don't mind looking at Daquan Plodin again if he gets the start. I mean, he had 11 shots, looked pretty good in that rotation against Cleveland, so I would expect them to start him again with all the injuries going on with Hunter and Zach LaVine. And if Sabonis is back, I really don't mind taking a shot with Sabonis. This is still a pretty dang good total. So, and if he's out, then Cardwell becomes one of the best plays of the slate. New Orleans side of things, like I said, relatively easy matchup. Depends on Queen and Messi. If Queen fouls out, Messi's going to be in a really good spot. Zion's okay. Trey Murphy, like I said, these guys are priced half decent. I don't mind looking at Murphy and Zion at, like I said, under 8,100. Moved on now to Atlanta and Minnesota, 239, 6.5. So we have a pretty high scoring game here. Dyson Daniels is questionable in this game if he's not able to play. McCollum's in a good spot to get some run. Same thing as Alexander Walker. Minnesota looked terrible last time out, so I expect him to come out a little hotter this time. So Dante comes into play. Edwards, Randall. They're all really good spots, and I really don't mind looking at a Conwu either. Not too afraid of the defense right now inside for Minnesota. So if Conwu plays, he's in a very good spot. Cleveland and Denver to finish out the night. We have a 239, 1.5 by the Cleveland Cavs in this one. So, yeah, going to be one of the games you're going to want to target, 239. We do have Jamal Murray with a question mark, but with it being that close, I expect Murray to be playing in this game. Mitchell is a really, really good spot. Looks like Harden coming over here really helped him out. And the thing with Harden, I think he's an all right option, but I think this is what we're going to see from him, maybe a little bit higher. So probably around 40 to 42 for Harden. Solid cash game play. If Tyson can't play, Keon Ellis gets a little bit more run off the bench, and he has a lot of steal upside. Cam Johnson's all right at 4,300, right? He's kind of coming back from an injury. Play 27 minutes. This is going to be almost a 240 total. Got to look at him. Same thing as Julian Stroutwater as well, however you say his name. Allen's an okay option, and then you really have to look at Jokic tonight at 12.6, almost a must play here in a 240, almost 240 total. So it should be a pretty good night. It really should. I'm really liking this slate overall, and I think it's going to be a good one to target. So, as normal, if you guys want to come join us for a premium, like I said, it's only $6 for a main slate day pass. You get 2 lineups for Fanduel or DraftKings. You guys pick, or we can do one of each. It's up to you. Like I said, it was another W for us again last night for premium. Check us out on our Twitter. That will be in the comment section below. All you have to do is click that link to our Twitter. It will take you right to us. Give us a follow while you guys are there, and then we'll follow you guys back, and we'll get you guys all set up on premium. Or if you just have questions in general, we'll help you guys out as much as we possibly can. So, like I said, a 305, and then the other one was a 285. But it was a low score night, but we'll definitely take it. Tonight's going to be a little bit different, and we're ready for it. So, like I said, give us a shot. Why not? Or if you have any questions, let us know. So, all right. Once again, thanks for watching, everyone. We really do appreciate it. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you guys here in the next one.